This build is absolutely broken. I'm not broke. Like, it's broken. Yo, you need to use this build like now. You need to make it now. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, I think this 6'9" is super overpowered. So let's take a look at it. So he's a point guard. Hand doesn't matter, jersey doesn't matter. We getting straight into it, guys. So look, the height for this build is 6'9". Yeah, I know, it's 6'9". Yeah, it's common, but guess what? This one's a little different. So make sure y'all lock in with the kids. So for the weight, we're gonna go down all the way to 185. Wingspan, we're gonna go with 7'4" wingspan, all right? So we're gonna go with the 7'4" wingspan, and the body type, we're gonna pick, you can either pick the fine, slight, or compact. I'm gonna go with compact, you know what I mean? So he could look a little bit like KD, a little bit, you know, all right? So we're gonna start off with the dunking. There's a lot of highlights to this build. I'm just letting y'all know there's a lot of highlights to this build. So we're gonna put the dunking all the way to a 93. Then we're gonna put the driving layup to an 80. And the reason for the 80 is for the extra badge point right here. So guys, you're gonna notice too with this build, and with majority of the builds that I make, there's no wasted points on any of these builds. There might be like maybe like 1 or 2, but it's forced, you feel me? But I'm always gonna try to wiggle a way around to get them extra badge points, all right? So make sure you guys lock in with that when you guys are paying attention to the builds that I'm giving you guys, all right? And with the close shot, we're gonna go with a 67 close shot. And look, you get the little extra badge point. You also unlock the fast twitch on bronze as a tier 3. All right, so make sure y'all lock in with that. And the reason for this 93, my fault, I did not explain. The reason for this 93 is so you could get posterizer on gold as a tier 3 with this 6'9". Yes, sir. And then the standing dunk, we're gonna put that up to a 61 for that extra badge point. So you'll have 16 finishing badges. All right. So let's move over to the shooting. The shooting is you're gonna put this 3-pointer at 85. So right there, you get the little extra badge point. You also unlock limitless range on silver, which is a very good level to have this on. And then the mid-range is going to be a 74, and that's for the extra badge point, so it'll give you 20 right there. Then we're going to move over to the playmaking. So the playmaking, you're going to put this pass accuracy to an 82, and that's for the extra badge point right there. You guys need a lot of playmaking. Trust me, y'all need playmaking in this game, especially with these taller builds, because any extra movement badge, so like that gives you, you know, the extra speed like hyperdrive and so on and so forth, and quick first step, you need them extra badge points in order for your player to be extremely explosive, right? So with the ball handle, we're gonna go with the 87 ball handle, which is maxed out. That's gonna give you right there 18 playmaking badges so far. And then with the speed with ball, we're gonna go to a 75 speed with ball. That gives you the little extra badge point right there as well, as you guys can see. So you have 22 playmaking. So far we got 16 finishing, 20 shooting, and then 22 playmaking. Now over to the defensive side, this is what separates this 6'9" right here. This is what makes his 6'9" low key. And y'all gonna be like, whoa, how's he getting these stats? So the perimeter defense, we're gonna get it to an 88 perimeter defense. This gives us the extra badge point once you go from 87 to 88. Steal, we're gonna put this to an 85 steal, and then the reason is for the extra badge point. It also gives you glove on silver. So you get this glove on silver. You can play a lot of defense with this build. This build low-key might be broken. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This build might low-key be broken. I personally wouldn't handle the ball with this build, but you could be a secondary ball handler if you don't have a lock on you. And then with the block, we're gonna go all the way to an 87. So 87 gives us anchor on silver. Yes, you get anchor on silver with this build. Look, there's nothing else I can say. Nothing else I can say. Look, defensive rebound, we're gonna go to a 73. So we can get that extra badge points. So you'll have 21 defensive badges, 22 playmaking, 20 shooting, and 16 finishing badges. Look, this build is looking OP so far. So let's go to the physicals. The physicals, we're gonna max out his excel. Then the speed, we're gonna put this to a 75, because I don't know if you guys remember, but I told y'all before, you only need a 75 speed. Trust me, you only need a 75 speed, because I have a 75 speed on my 6'1" guard, and he moves with that ball in his hands. So trust me, you don't need it that high. Speed, I feel like speed really doesn't do anything this year. So now we're gonna go over to the vertical, and we're gonna put this to an 82. The reason why we want this at an 82 is so we can get all the contact dunks with this build. Your driving dunk is already at 93. You get posterizer on gold already, so This build can finish at will in the paint. You're 6'9", and you can move. You have dribble with this build, and you could also shoot extremely consistent. If you got limitless range on silver, you may be able to shoot from a little bit way further out from behind that 3-point line. And then we're gonna go ahead and add the stamina. We're gonna go and put the stamina to a 92, and then I put the rest of the points here on free throw. So you have a 62 free throw. So this is what the stats are looking like. This is what the stats are looking like. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen a 6'9" that looks like this. Can I see? Let me know. Let me know. All right. Let me know what build you're using too this year. And look, with season 3, now that you can have like these slots and stuff like that, and the different slots where you can put like 2 finishing, core 2 finishing, or core 2 shooting, this build might be broken. This build might be broken. So let's go ahead and continue. So these are the takeovers you get. You get advanced gathers. So you get basically like the finishing ones. You get the shooting one, playmaking, and the lock one. Me, I'll personally go with the limitless range. And I'll also go with, you could already finish around the rim. So if you want to help your teammates out, go with team rating boost. If you want to play some extreme clamps, go with the lock one. But we're going to go with the lock and the shooting. You know what I'm saying? Because you could use this build on a 1v1. And you could also use this build on 3v3, rec, whatever the case whatever the case may be. So you got Lonzo Ball, LaMelo, Penny Hardaway, and then you get a 2-way inside-out score. This build is absolutely broken. I'm not broke. Like, it's broken. Yo, you need to use this build like now. You need to make it now. Look, yo, this build is broken. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and test the build out, and I'm gonna show you guys some of the badges that I would personally add to this build, just so you could be a little familiar with what badge settings you should have on this build to make this build extremely effective. Also, if you guys need a jump shot, make sure you guys click on the card right here. I got a great jump shot for you guys to use on this build. But anyway, so this is the finishing badge. This is the finishing setup that I would have right here. In my opinion, if you've hit already level 40 in the last few seasons, I would put some of those extra badge points onto the finishing just so you can have posterizer on gold. So as you can see, you only need like 1 more badge point in order to get this on gold. And then, you know, if you want, you can add 2 and then increase this to a gold, or you can add one of these, either Acrobat or Giant Slayer, onto your player. But these are the essentials right here. This is what you need for your finishing. So this is the shooting badge setup right here that I would recommend for your player. You got Comeback Kid on silver, Volume Shooter on gold, then you got Agent 3 on silver, which is the highest it could go. Then you got Green Machine on gold, which is the highest to go. If you guys watch my other badge videos, you guys know why I say Green Machine. And then Deadeye on silver, and then you core limitless so you can have the little extra badge points to play around. But guys, now with season 3, now that you could get certain slots, you could put the extra badge points on finishing, and then you could put the double slot of shooting on your player, and you'll be able to core 2 tier 3 badges with this build, and you don't have to add any extra badge points here. And then you can go ahead and add more shooting to this build, which makes it even more broken. So you could probably put like blinders or even catch and shoot on silver or in the gold level, depending. So guys, I think this build is super broken, especially now with this new slot thing that you can do with the coring the badges. Look, it might be broken. And this is what I have for the playmaking. So you have Hyperdrive on gold, you have Bailout on bronze, Quick First Step on gold, which is the highest it goes, Clamp Breaker on gold on a 6'9". That's cheesy, by the way. And then Handles for Days on silver, which is the highest it can go, Unpluckable on bronze. So if you add 2 badges, 2 extra badge points to the finishing, you can add maybe 2 or 3 to the playmaking, so you can get Unpluckable on gold. All you need is 2 more badge points to get this on gold, and then you can add, you know, extra 1 or whatever the case may be, put it on Floor General, or even put it on Vice Grip. Whichever way you want to play around with it is completely up to you, depending on your play style. And now for the defense, this is what I put for the defense. I put Glove on silver, I put Workhorse on bronze, Interceptor on silver, Clamps on silver, Chase Down on gold, which is a great level to have it, Challenger on gold, Anchor on silver with this build. So I cored the Anchor so I can have the little extra badge points to play around with. So guys, look, this is the build right here. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this build. It's your boy, New York Minute, and I'm out. Peace.